Even what we do, like when Joe makes a purchase, when he buys something, it's very aesthetically driven. You know?
Hey, that sounds superficial, man.
Hi everyone, my name is Marcus and I'm the CEO and founder of Aftershock PC. Aftershock PC is Singapore's largest custom PC company. So I'm quite a workaholic, and essentially when I wake up, typically I'll just get ready and head straight to the office. And from there it's mostly work-related stuff.
Well, my office is actually over here. So we've made a small, cozy space for myself. So this space is designed to allow me to work in sort of a bit of privacy, as well as to sit down and spend some time with suppliers when we are discussing component strategies and whatnot. I spend a lot of time, especially these days, doing a lot of product planning, and I have to get down and dirty because right now, with the situation as it is, there's worldwide component shortages.
From what I see, he seems very focused.
Focus,
Very high energy guy.
energetic.
I mean, energy is something I think almost anyone would have if they're doing something they love.
Sometimes we'll find things to get pissed off about, like the competitor did this or like someone did this, and then that's where we get energy, right? It's a negative energy that you transform into a positive energy. Now let's come up with something and let's do it even better than that.
Yeah.
I felt burnt out quite a number of times along the way. As it got bigger, it definitely got more challenging. There were new elements added into the fray, such as human issues, human interaction issues and whatnot. And that definitely was the first thing that burnt me out, and it felt it was exhausting. But I mean, over time, I've learned how to deal with it.
There was a customer who ordered a $30,000 build, and he was very particular as well. He wanted his build to be the highest build ever. He asked that specific question: is anybody configured a machine higher than mine? And I want mine to be like your record highest. And we actually built a machine that was 30 grand in Australia for him.
I think competitive is now what.
He's very competitive. He just found out that I played Overwatch and he was like, why not you join me and my brothers? You can tell that they're very, very competitive. I think it bleeds through even in work. It makes it very obvious why he does certain things at work.
I was a competitive gamer. You'll see a lot of the top new entrepreneurs in Singapore are actually from a competitive gaming background. If you're a competitive gamer with the spirit of always wanting to win, always wanting to better yourself, to beat your opponent, you're obviously going to take some of those qualities across when you do business. It's not about the games, it's about the attitude that you bring to the games.
We didn't get this far by being uncompetitive.
We do it because we want to be the best. It's not just about the business, right? Even other aspects of your life. Yeah. If you put time and effort into something, you don't want to do it half-heartedly.
I think the best way to describe the two of us and why we're so complementary is because he's essentially art and I'm science. Even what we do, like when Joe makes a purchase, when he buys something, it's very aesthetically driven.
Hey, that sounds superficial, man. Like, for example, when we bought a car, I sat in the car and I drove the car, and to me, like I didn't care how many CCs.
But you go by
was.
feeling. The best way to describe it is how it looks when you look at the thing, how it feels when you sit in the thing would be his driving force. For me, I'll be like looking at the spec sheet, like the engineering behind this particular motherboard, processor, engine, whatever.
He's very driven, very dedicated.
Passionate. Very passionate, very dedicated.
The first time I truly fell in love with a laptop experience was when I was doing an exchange program in Canada, and I purchased a custom built laptop, and I really loved the experience, like how they help you choose the components that go into the laptop, all the way to it's being delivered to the help that you get after the laptop arrives. And that's where I was like, why is no one doing this in Singapore? Put it this way, me and Joe have several businesses now. Aftershock is no longer the biggest one, and yet we're spending all our time, 100% of our time on Aftershock. We spend zero on the others. Our partners run it. And why? Simply because we love what Aftershock does. I'm a very obsessive person, so let's say I'm doing something new, then I will start doing research. Then I would get very sucked in. When I'm interested in something, I'll just eat and sleep it. So it was the same for computers. I enjoy the overall business, but there are a few aspects that I in particular enjoy. And those aspects are things that involve strategy. So planning how to position a product. And then when we launch a product, we watch how the market responds. Seeing it go out and seeing people, comment on it, people respond to it, and sharing something that we had intricately planned is extremely satisfying.
I love games where there's a mixture of motor skills and an element of strategic planning. So I can outsmart someone who's 3 times as fast as me by playing intelligently.
Success for a business owner is when you're able to run the business because you love it and for no other reason. If you're running it all the time, for example, just to survive, then the company owns you. If you are able to set things up in the right way so that you can focus on doing all the things you love about your business, while at the same time, being somewhat financially free, I think that's the ultimate goal for a business owner.